guys, today we're going to do a quick get ready with me together. So it is 12:05. I have to be at my doctor's office in the next town over by 10 of 1, so this is going to be really super fast. I already moisturized my skin and put an under eye cream on, and the next thing I'm going to do is prime my skin. So I use 2 primers. You guys know this if you've watched me for a while. The first one I'm going to use is the NYX Q10. This is basically almost more like a lotion than a primer. And I'm really almost out of it. I'm stretching the bottle, but it goes on clear, and it basically just gives your skin a nice base. It doesn't fill in your pores or anything like that, but it does claim to have like ingredients in it that help, you know, firm and anti-age and do all that good kind of stuff. And I just find that it's very moisturizing, and it helps create that barrier so that nothing's going in my pores. And since I am very acne prone, that is very important to me. So the next one I'm going to do is just the Benefit Porefessional. You guys know I have a very love-hate relationship with this. I cannot use it on its own, but I only use it pretty much in my T-zone, just where my pores are the worst. So like on my nose, right at the center of my forehead, and my chin. A little bit on my cheeks. And just pat it in. I pat this more than I rub it because I really want it to camouflage those pores. And by patting it in, you are just making sure that they're covered. So next I am going to do a foundation, and this is a brand new foundation. I just got it in last week, and it is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I know this has been out for a little while now, and I've always wanted to try it, and I needed a new foundation, so I ended up getting a perfect, and guys, I mean a perfect color match. I don't know how I did it. This one is in light medium beige. I love the packaging. It's absolutely gorgeous. The one thing that I don't really like too much is that it is a dropper. You have to shake it up first, and then twist the cap up, and then it's like a little button on the top. You need to push it down so that it sucks up the foundation. And then you can put it either directly on your face, on the back of your hand. I am just putting it right on my blender sponge. And then I just use, I'm not sure how much of this quite to use yet. I'm still trying to get the ratio right for me. But the consistency is kind of similar to the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It's not as thin as that, but it's pretty close. This is only the second time I'm using it now, but I do really like it so far. And it is like a medium coverage foundation, but it seems buildable. I don't want to be too full coverage because I'm actually going to the doctor to talk about my skin. You guys know like I'm always having skin issues, but I've been having all of these breakouts like right here on my chin area. They're just not going away, and they're not extractable like they're growing down or out instead of up like a normal pimple would. So I need to get it looked at, so that's where I'm going today. Next is concealer, and I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape, and you guys will see how I use this. I do not do what everyone else on YouTube does. That's it. That's all I use to cover my eyes. Just a very small amount right there, and that will blend your entire eye region. See? You don't need to go using half the tube and paint half your face with this stuff. You really, really don't. And then I'm just going to use 2 little dots on my nose, a little stripe on my forehead, right there, and a little dot on my chin, and just blend that out. And it will both highlight those areas and cover up any redness or whatever it is that you have going on. Since my skin is so dry, I'm very heavy with liquid products. So the next thing I'm going to use is this Revlon Photo Ready Skin Lights Face Illuminator in Bronze Light. You guys have seen me talk about this before on my channel, and I basically just use this as a bronzer. And it's like the perfect shade. It blends. I love this. And I basically just, in the areas right where I would bronze or contour, I just dot it, and then lightly blend it out. You don't have to be super precise with it. It just gives a nice warm flush to that area. If I want more, I just squeeze a little bit more right on the tip of my sponge, super, super small amount. And I just go over those areas again. All right, next we're doing highlight, and I am using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in Opal. I just talked about this in my favorites, and I basically just apply it right to the highest point of my cheeks and a little bit on my nose. And again, with the blender, just blend it out. Tap it into the skin. I like to go in a C shape right here. Like bring it right up on that brow bone, and just gives you a nice glow. Okay, going into eyes, let's see. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, I'm going to use my 3 Physicians Formula shadows. I'm going to use this peachy one in the corner first, and all over as a transition. And this is the Sigma E35. Then I'm going to take the darker brown shade, and this is going to be my crease. And this is the Luxie 223 short shader brush. And I'm going to show you guys the easiest, quickest, easiest way in the world to do a cut crease. Take your brush like this, put it right in your socket, and just go back and forth. Just like that. And then just take a blending brush and blend it upward. I like using this one from Sigma. And it's also a little bit flat, so it makes it easy to do. And there you go. Now to clean it up, all I'm going to do is take that creamy white shade in the middle with the same flat shader brush if you want, or you can clean it, switch it out, do whatever it is you want to do, and just clean up your eyelid with it. Just cover your entire lid, and you're done. Now, I am going to throw another color on over because I think that white is just a little too harsh for me. So I'm going to use this little peachy shade right here from Morphe in my palette. And just tap over it. And there, 2 brushes, cut crease in a minute or less. Good to go. I'm going to take this same white shade and mix it a little bit with this peachy shade. And do my brow bone with it. Now moving on to brows, I'm just going to brush my brows up quickly and make a general, I have to bring my mirror close, make a general shape with my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. For me, the tail especially on this side is the hardest part. And then just brush it out. This side's always a little bit different, but hey, brows are sisters, right? And then just secure it in place with a brow gel. This is my Elizabeth Mott brow gel. I'm pretty much done with this one. I mean, I've had it long enough, but I liked it a lot. I might actually repurchase it. And then I don't typically put pencil in the front. I will just do it with brow gel just so it doesn't get super, super harsh in the front. And that's it. Brows are done, eyes are done, base is done, bronzer's done, highlight's done. Now I'm going to set it with powder. So I'm going to go over my under eyes one more time with the blending sponge before I put a powder on. I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush and dip into my Ofra banana powder, tap off the excess, and just lightly go over it to set it. And this will also brighten as well as set. And I'm going to do it on my chin, around my nose, and in the center of my forehead. For bronzing, I'm going to use my Tarte Park Ave Princess, and I'm going to use this big Eco Tools brush and just dip into the bronzer, tap off the excess, and just warm up the face. For blush, I'm doing Milani Luminoso with another Real Techniques blush brush. Mascara, Ulta Legendary Lengths. And then for bottom, Ulta Amped Lashes. And I just like using this one for the bottom, especially because the bristles are so small and compact. So you can really just get in there. I'm going to line my waterline with the Thrive Cosmetics Infinity Waterproof Liner in Lauren. Now, I got this in an IPSY bag and I really like it, not because it's a great eyeliner, but because proceeds from this I think go to help women with cancer or breast cancer. And I just use the smudger on the other side. Lips, I'm using the Milani lip liner in the color Spice. I absolutely, oh my god, this has been my favorite lip liner ever since I've gotten it. It's like the perfect shade. And to top it off, I'm going to use the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in the color 04 Lust. So I think that is it. The only thing left to do is set my face. I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And then just pat it in to my skin very lightly with the sponge. And I think that's it for makeup. We got brows, we got eyes, we got mascara, we got lips, we got everything. So let me just finish getting ready and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so that is it. This is the completed look. Really quick, really easy, mostly liquid products, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Any questions, comments, you guys know where to leave them down below. And if you like what I bring to YouTube every week, you can always just like this channel and hit that subscribe button. You can find me on all kinds of social media at Marcy_K with 2 eyes, just like it is here. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I gotta go to my appointment or I'm gonna be late, and I'll see you later. Love yous.